Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Heir of Dwarves here, and we're going to be talking about the Dwarf reworks that are going to be coming alongside the release of Thrones of Decay in the update to the game. Now, this was something that we knew was going to take place. Obviously, what we didn't know was exactly what would be changed and what the extent of that might look like. Now, I'm not able to show you any DLC today, but I will be starting to show you some of the features that come in the latest update alongside Thrones of Decay, and I will show you as much of that as I can. So Dwarf Rework is here. This has been a long time coming, and I think one of the things that we have been bothered by most has been the Great Book of Grudges. And no, I'm not talking about the awesome YouTuber, the Great Book of Grudges. He doesn't bother us. That guy's awesome. No, we're talking about the Great Book of Grudges in the game here, okay? The Great Book of Grudges in the game was like a menial, annoying task list that got longer every time a single unit Skaven army came through your land and went into a raiding stance, all the way and up to and including you being off on a campaign and some stack comes in from out of the fog of war and takes over your unguarded minor settlement, and all this would just pile up into pages and pages of grudge. Sometimes would work against you and hurt public order and all kinds of other things, so it's no longer that. The Great Book of Grudges is full of legendary and meaningful, loreful grudges. So, again, if we take a look here, retake the realms. So this is like a war of vengeance to get all of the old dwarf territory. The final war of vengeance. This is revenge on the pointy ears, okay? And things that you would expect from the dwarves here. Karak Zorn's Scorn. So again, another one here, some kind of lore story. The Thagraki Menace, I think this is like against the Skaven. I'm going to say these words wrong. And then you got more here, the Fallen Ones. This one's going to be against the Chaos Dwarves. And then you got the Forest Elgi, so you're going to take it out against the pointy ears in the forest. I mean, just all kinds of fun stuff here, where you're going to be taking on actual meaningful lore-based grudges here, and not just that, they come with like interesting rewards whenever you complete one of these legendary grudges and you've paid it back. So when you look at it here again, like Grudge Settler unit capacity, you get landmark building upgrades in Silver Pinnacle. Like there's other things here, unique dwarf lords added to recruitment pool, cooldown after underway network. So all kinds of cool stuff that goes on when you unlock these legendary grudges. So meaningful missions, somewhat loreful missions that make you feel like a dwarf and that come with big rewards whenever you complete it. So that is a huge improvement. Also, legendary lords. You're irritated. You can't get someone to confederate. You can now work towards that confederation by using this right here, which is settled grudges. So the more grudges you settle, so these are points you'll be able to earn, and you'll see those around the map here in just a minute, you might be able to force confederation with the different dwarf lords so that you can Pokemon up all of your favorite dwarf characters into one gigantic grudge doom stack late in the game. And then there's Grudge Settlers, another new feature here. These guys live to come and help you settle all the grudges. And whenever you get to one of these new, what we call Age of Reckonings, so you've earned enough grudge settling points to unlock this Age of Reckoning, you can start recruiting special grudge settler units. And these are a lot of fun. It shows you their stats and stuff here. So these are special units you can hire in. You can only hire in so many of them, and you can only do it during the Age of Reckoning. But essentially, once you hit that Age of Reckoning, it gives you the ability to recruit quite a few units really quickly into different armies and potentially make yourself more powerful when it comes time to come and settle those grudges. Not only that, as you unlock these different Ages of Reckoning, it comes with certain rewards. Like as you can see, we start off here with a little bit of control and upkeep, increase for these Grudge Settler units, but slowly that will start to come down as you unlock continuing Ages of Reckoning. So the Great Book of Grudges rework is looking nice, looking promising, at least in my opinion. I've got to play it a lot more and make sure that I get all the ins and outs of it, but so far, so good. So we've gotten a rework to the Great Book of Grudges. Again, no longer just an annoying menial chore. Another thing that was reworked for the dwarves was the technology tree. It is now split into different techs for guilds and clans. and you're going to use more oath gold while you're trying to unlock key technology. So certain like stronger techs are going to be hidden behind the oath gold chain, whereas others are available if you just need to continue some because you don't have enough oath gold. But again, this is neat to me because it's going to not just put your oath gold to work in the forge, which remains here. So we have to get 200 oath gold, by the way, before we can use it. So the forge remains, but you have to use that oath gold to help you with the technology. So again, a nice change here, rather than just that kind of strange maze of dwarf technology that you worked your way through. Now, there may be other changes that came with the dwarves, like as far as unit balancing and other stuff, but I haven't gotten the chance to dig into all of that just yet. But in any case, this is a quick overview of the differences for the dwarves. So let's take a look here. You'll see these settled grudges, see grudges incurred. So that is what I'm going to be adding up and see if I kill this army, for instance. Let's just go give you a quick demonstration of settling the grudges. I'll auto-resolve through this one. It's going to gather that up. And like right here, we'll go ahead and gather some extra oath gold. And then we'll go ahead and go up and straight away take their settlement here as well. Awesome. There we go. So now you can see that we actually picked up a few grudges. Settled grudges. So now you can see it counting. There were 17% of the way towards our Age of Reckoning. So that is going to eventually get us to unlock some rewards. Now, certain settlements, certain armies are going to be worth more grudges. You can see over here, not a big grudge payback. Bigger grudge payback for going against them. Again, not as big a one. So it's going to depend on what these targets are like, on how much settled grudges you get for taking out each one. So again, should make the gameplay a little more fun. Here's your Grudge Settler recruitment, by the way, so when it is available, you can come in here and you can grab these units. It doesn't cost you money to recruit them, it will cost you money to upkeep them. But again, that hopefully gives you guys an idea of how the reworked Grudge mechanics here are for the dwarves. If there's more stuff that I don't get to hit in this episode, call it out below and we'll cover it. But in any case, sorry, losing my words there. In any case, I wanted to cover these because I felt like these were big changes, and I want to get your thoughts right away. What do you think of the changes to the grudge mechanics? Do you like it? Do you think we could have done more? Could have done different? I personally like the change so far, but I'm curious to see what you all have to say about it. HeirofCarthage signing out for now, and I will see you again soon in Total War Warhammer 3 with a little bit more on the new content.